Welcome back, anglers. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Russian Fishing 4, where, as much as we're on Belly River, we're not staying here for long, because as I mentioned last weekend, we are going to be going to the other map we had opened up, Old Burg Lake, today. And it does have a little bit of a less travel cost here, so we'll travel over. It's supposed to be very good for float tackle and bottom tackle. Even spinning's, I think, not too bad. It's actually, yeah, a bit better for spinning than Mosquito Lake was. But we'll travel over to Old Burg, see what we can get from here, try a few weekends here, what it has in store, and just enjoy what might be a new map, and might actually work more towards how my fishing seems to work for Russian Fishing 4. Spinning definitely seems like one where you have to spend a lot of time narrowing down what the spot of the day is, what the setup of the day is, and etc. like that. So with me only doing like the videos as I've been doing them, it seems to be more bottom and float fishing work much better for my style of stuff. Okay, so let's take a look at... Alright, we need to first get a map, and for that, we need to find administration, which is... right here. Yeah, so we'll buy that. There we are. Now let's take a look at the map. Oh, okay, this is interesting. We're kind of in the middle of the lake here. So I do see quite a few areas with a lot of depth to them. Let me just do a quick check on the bottom feeding, or the bottom rods, because I think we were getting close to... yeah, I think I might need to make some more ground bait first. So, let me see, oh, well, there's the tackle store right there, that's perfect. Okay, if I remember right, we were able to... I can't remember if I was able to work with the semolina or not. I'll buy that. I think I was only able to maybe use... We'll get one of those. Maybe one of those. And maybe that'll be enough for now. And let me see about making the ground bait. Yeah, because mixture 1, that's our base. We can use that. We can use that. And let's try the sunflower oil. Let's see if we can actually make this. Yeah, we were able to, and that gave us 40 portions. So that should keep both rods going for a little while. I don't think I need to worry too much about bait, but let me just take a little look around for what all is here. I don't know, like with these being the first unlocked maps, if we won't have like free meals at them. Those are only on Mosquito Lake and Winding Rivulet. So I might just have to pick up something from the grocery store. That's our fish market. That building I think was administration. That was the tackle store. We've also got the grocery store there. A hardware store there. Yeah, I might as well see just about. Let me pick up one thing of canned pork. A hardware store. Workshop. There is some stuff eventually I'll probably be able to do with this, like, when it comes to, like, the reels and some of the line, yeah, I think it's mostly the reels, not so much the rods. I don't know if I'm at a stage yet where that's something, like, I should be worrying about. Oh. Oh, feed mixes, hang on. This is... Okay, you could actually buy pre-made if you wanted. Okay, so that's what this little thing is. Yeah, tackle store, feed stock, okay. Yeah, it's kind of admittedly a weird setup, but I kind of dig it in the same way too. Draft kvass. What is... Oh, I guess it's like a brewery or something? Oh, well, there's the big keg there. ATM slotted into the side of the log cabin there. Okay, let me take a look at the map. Let's go to the left first. There's a little path here. We might as well follow this to wherever it goes. Then we'll toss our lines in and see if we can get lucky with anything. Where's a nice spot at the water's edge? Maybe at the path's end? This'll probably work. Right, so let's see. We want 40 portion one. And maybe we'll start with... You know what? Maybe I'll just do the basic worms. Just see if they get us anything. And And there is a deep spot right there. I won't worry too much about, like, how far out we toss it. Get that down. Set it. There we go. And prep this one for the exact same. And we will toss it over this way instead. Okay, right. Let me see. Where can I put this rod? There we go. Yeah, kind of on tight quarters here. Okay, there we go. Both are primed. And, I mean, I doubt we'll really get much using the spinning tackle in that, but... Oh. Okay, well, I already had a jingle, so that's... Actually, we already got something right on the rod. That's nice to see for coming to a new place. Almost immediately with the line being cast in, we got something on. I'm not really going to care too much about what sizes we bring in, as long as we're just starting to bring fish in, because I gotta admit, with our time on, Belia there, it's just nice to be able to start getting catches in a little more reliably. And it's Crucian. Familiar face, but hopefully it won't be long before we're seeing some new species, too. Right, there we go. And let's get that prepped. There we go, that should be tight enough. And right, I want to change this out. Maybe we'll even try the spiker here. And I'm thinking, if possible, try to get it right along the edge of the foliage in that here. Although, truth be told, I should... Yeah, retrieval speed, I might bring back... Oh, I've got a fish shot. I was trying to figure out, why couldn't I adjust the retrieval speed? I had a fish actually hit it right off the bat. Looks like it might just be a perch, but still not too bad to see already. Yeah, just a little perch. Let me reduce the retrieval speed. Okay, you look like you've gone completely slack on us. Well, it must have just been how the wind was, but you know what? Maybe I'll bring it in anyway, and then we'll try to set it up again. Nope. I don't know if it's the wind taking it, or there's actually a fish on, because, like... Maybe what I'll do is, yeah, we'll cast this down, set it up. Come on, get yourself. There we go. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, we got a fish on this one. Okay, I wasn't sure, just with how the line had went for us. Well, let's bring you in, see what we got. Yeah, after the weekends on Belia, this is a very welcome change. I do think if I do keep the series forward, I'll probably want to look more so at leaving behind the spinning. There we go. Just because that one, I know there are like certain hotspots to try, but it feels like you need more time to figure out what the flavor of the day is to really maximize or like just get steady with spin casting. Whereas here, just tossing these lines in, we're already seeing quite a bit of action. I mean, it's nothing really that big or exciting. Okay, there. That should probably be good there. But it's just nice to be getting more fish on for a fishing game. Okay. And we'll spin on the side and just see what happens. Well, if this spot stays producing pretty steadily, we might even just stay here for all this episode, and then next episode, try out the other pathway that we could have gone. It's kind of interesting that you have access from both the inside of the lake and from the outside perimeter, too. Like, on Mosquito Lake, you only had the outside perimeter to work all the way along, unless you want to rent a boat. But with Old Burg, you got a pretty good choice of wherever you'd like to go, you can. As we've got all in here, then we can always cross the bridge and work all around it, too. I do still gotta remember to be careful of snags, because I think all I have to do is log out on the map, and we'll be able to avoid, like, losing the gear or the penalty of, like, fast travel for the spots. But it's still something I gotta keep in mind as I'm trying to spin here. We'll just wait and see what happens. Yeah, no jingles yet. Pretty strong wind, though. But both lines are... I think both lines are taut. The left one definitely is, but the right one I'm not sure about. Okay, there we go. Now it is. Yeah, so I can just let those do their thing, and just keep a few casts going and see. Oh, there we go. Got another fish on. It's pretty steady for pressure. This could just be another perch. Yeah, it looks like that's exactly what it is. I thought for a second maybe it was a pike, but not quite. A little bit of a chunky one, but not too bad. Toss that back. Everything looks pretty much the same here. Yeah, I think the big thing is I gotta listen out. Ooh, that might be some snags ahead. Yeah, cast more to the left than I was planning for it to go. But it looks like we're still able to pull it out, so not too bad. We just gotta keep our ears open for anything that happens to the rods and go from there. I do wonder, as I've been spin casting, I wonder if I should have tossed, like, ground bait as well for as I tried, spin fishing. Like, I know you can take the balls and just throw them into the water to try to help bring fish to the area, I think, but I don't know if, like, that would be a good combo to do, is use a spinning rod and that. Because I feel like if you're tossing it into the water, that's kind of going to bring the fish more up to the surface, or would it count more like towards the bottom where... I honestly don't know. It is getting a little late, so we'll probably see a little bit of a slow here for any activity-wise, but we'll still give it some time and see. It is our first time on this map after all, and with us going for more of a... There's the flashlight. More of like a sedentary fishing style with the bottom rods. We won't worry about moving around too actively. Maybe give it another minute or two, and if nothing, then we'll pack up and try the other end. Okay, and these are still unchanged. Let's go and try over this way. Oh. Okay, you know what? Can I set... No, I gotta try to figure out how I can put this down, because, yeah, one of the rods is definitely seeing action. There we go. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, this one's got a good size to it. Alright, it's not quite breaking into the orange tension yet, but it's still got a good amount to the line. So let's see what we got to bring in here. Oh, looks like a perch, but might be a pretty good size of them. Yeah, over a kilogram for that perch. We'll keep you for sure. And you know what? I'll actually hold on to you. We'll bring our spinning rod in. And if there's nothing by the time we bring this in, we'll probably pack up the other bottom rod and maybe try going to the other end of the path. Just to try a few spots and see what all we bring in. So far it's been a lot of the same species, but I'm hoping maybe we'll get a little bit more variety. Oh. Actually, just as I was talking about... Oh! Well, we'll take the perch at the end there, sure. Okay, you're acting up, but nothing definitive. That might be it. Yeah, there it is. Not a lot of tension to the line. Probably maybe 300 to 500 gram range. Let's just pull it in, see what we got. It's... Actually, I'm not sure what that is. Is that new? A burbot. That's the first time we've seen you. Oh, kind of an interesting catch. Well, they really only have, like, the one tendril? I guess I'm kind of more used to catfish that have, like, the multiple ones around their mouth. Because I don't know if that would work as, like, a lure, although it's weird that it'd be on the bottom jaw. Well, we'll take that, and like I said, I think we will just migrate to the other end of the path over here, and just try there for a little bit till the episode ends, and then if it's producing, maybe even stay there for a while. But so far, we got one species we haven't seen before, and actually, I should check, was that 600? Yeah, it was 618 grams. Didn't put up much of a fight for, like, being the size it was. Okay, but... yeah, we'll try from over here. Can we rent the boats? No, can't rent these. I'm just looking for, like, a spot that's really... Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. Now, why does this dock not have, like, a more proper path made to it when it's so much nicer than where we just were? Yeah, we'll go from here for a while. See what we might be able to snag. Well, not snag, but catch. And right, how do I almost gotta, like, line it up with the grounds for how we place it. There we go. And we do the same thing for this one, but we'll cast more to the right. Make sure it's lined up, that we can put it down. And now we'll bring it in. Or at least tighten the line. There we go. There we go. And, you know what, let's cast along this way with the spinning rod. Looks like we should be able to bring it through what could be some possibly covered areas without having to worry about the snags too much. So we'll see what happens here for a while. Go for a few minutes. Yeah, I didn't get anything striking there, but we'll just keep going along here for a while. Maybe there'll be some fish using the lily pads for, like, some shelter or that. I might even change out the striker for something else, too, just see what other things we might get hit or misses on. Oh, there we go. Heard a little bit of jingling. You know what, I can probably even look over this way and watch these. I wonder, should I try fishing right down the middle of these two? Oh yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. Just... okay. And there's something on that one. So let's see what we got here. With how easy that burbot was to bring in. I have no idea, like, I guess I can't really go off of, like, the tension anymore. We'll only know once we bring it in and see it. This is, I think, a bream. Yeah. This is just another bream. How big are you? 431. I guess it's not too bad. Toss that out. Make sure it's lined up with the dock. There we go. That should be good. Now we can take the spinning rod again. Let's bring this in. And just keep an eye on the rods and go for another minute or two. I'll be told, it might be nice if we can actually hit 10 fish for our first episode on Old Burg. To be honest, with all the tries on Belia, I don't even know if we got 10 fish in a single weekend. Well, let's just see what happens for the next couple minutes. And maybe I will change from the striker to something else. What else could we try? We do got something like the dragonfly that has a lot of color to it. Granted, that probably means it works best when there's actually like light hitting it, but we'll give it a shot and see. But so far, looking pretty quiet here. I was kind of hoping maybe one of the bottom rods would have at least started giving us like a little hint of a jingle if something's interested, but nothing's... Oh, I spoke too soon. Looks... Yeah, left one. Okay. Though nothing to act on yet. We will keep an eye on it, because it is kind of acting up a little bit. Yeah, you know what? That looks pretty definitive, so as soon as we're... Okay, put that away. Let's take the rod and see what we got here. And nothing going on with the other rod. We'll pull this one in, then maybe we'll pull the other line in and see. But maybe a bream or a gibble? I can't really tell. Oh, it's another bream. I could just, like, see the silver to it. No, actually, it's a white bream. We'll keep hold of you. And, yeah, you know what? I think what we'll do is we'll bring this one in as well. Nothing's on it, but we'll at least end the episode with that, and then... Next episode, we can see about where else we might want to try, and then because of the time it'll take for me to get this video's, like, finished up for its capture stuff, we'll probably be more into daylight or morning. Dawn, that's what it's called. Dawn will probably arrive and we can try some other spots, might see more activity. Oh. Okay, I might have to up the friction brake here. Yeah, there we go. And we'll bring it back down to 20, just because that seems to have been a decent number to be working with for what we've been getting on. But yeah, we can put that away. So far 9 fish this weekend. Actually got a new species with the burbot there. And we got a few that are check marks, so those might have cafe orders for them. But for now, we'll end this episode of Russian Fishing 4 right here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video or episode, anglers and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.